Hey everybody, Cam of Cam Unfocused here. I just got home from the movie theater. I saw Ash. And this is just going to be kind of my spoiler-free first impressions of it, so let's get right into it. I had been really anticipating this movie ever since it was announced. I love cosmic horror. Movies like The Void, Event Horizon. Cosmic horror is just such an underappreciated genre and really hard to get right because it's not about, big monsters and scary, spooky ghosts and stuff like that. It's more about fear of the unknown, fear of things you can't explain, fear of things that are beyond explanation. And that's something this movie really got right. There's a lot of things that go on in there that, super trippy, really crazy imagery that's kind of thrown at you, and I love that. And this movie is directed by Flying Lotus. If you don't know who he is, he's directed a lot of music videos. He's an artist himself. He's directed some short films. He's known for being more on the artsy side, which is something that this movie works with very well. I love the use of color. I love the cinematography. I love the the really good and tight shots. Very claustrophobic feel to it. These people are in a confined space, very much like Alien. And I did get a lot of Alien vibes from this. I got a lot of vibes of The Thing, which is really good. That's a huge plus in my opinion. I just really enjoyed this movie. As it was going on, there came a point where the plot kind of opened up and I was like, okay, I kind of see where this is going. But prior to that, I had no idea. There's a huge disconnect between what could be reality, what could be all in the main character's head. And the main character is Raya, played by Isa Gonzalez, and she has a good amount of range. I mean, I think this is a really strong performance. And now, I didn't really go into this movie expecting to have, my mind blown. I wasn't expecting, a cinematic masterpiece or anything like that. But what I got was a really well-made, contained, very claustrophobic, cosmic horror film. And that's exactly what I wanted. And I got all that and then some. There are some things that happened in the movie that I didn't even know that I wanted, and when it happens, I'm like, yes! That's awesome! This movie is probably going to get some bad reviews because, like I said, cosmic horror is one of those genres that it's really hard to get right. And because of that, a lot of people are going to go into it expecting something besides what it actually is. So I'm anticipating some rough reviews about it. That's kind of normal. In this day and age where we have, the MCU and the John Wicks and the DCEUs and all these big franchise movies that are either 1s or 10s, there's no in between with these fandoms. You kind of have to go into it with a bit of an open mind. Go into it thinking you have no idea what you're going to get. And that's exactly what I went into it with. And I was happy. I left the theater so happy. As far as complaints that I have with the movie, some jump scares involved imagery that's thrown at you that doesn't really involve the main character, what she's experiencing in that moment. It's kind of like a flashback to something. And there are some dialogue choices that I felt were a little bit on the nose. Some of Aaron Paul's line deliveries, I was like, could have done another take of that, but it's okay. It doesn't detract from my experience with the movie at all because the movie is not necessarily so much about the story, it's more about the main character's experience. Because there's not really a big complicated narrative that's going to unfold here. It's more just about, here's what this main character is experiencing, here's how she got here, and this is what she's going to do about it. And that's really the main crux of the movie. But all in all, I love this movie. I really did. The score was great, the cinematography was great, the performances were good, the direction was great, I loved the use of color, the editing was super interesting. I don't know if I mentioned already, the imagery, holy crap, some really nightmare-inducing imagery. I mean, I got everything that I wanted with this movie. Did I expect cinematic gold? No. Did I get cinematic gold? No. But again, what I got was a really good, well-made cosmic horror. And if you haven't seen it, I strongly encourage you to go out and support this movie. It's probably going to bomb at the box office. I don't know what the budget was, but it's probably not going to do very well. But studios always look at the numbers. They look at how much money a movie makes to determine what direction they should go in for their next projects. Please go out, support this movie. Give them your money. By God, we need more of this. Hollywood needs more of this. So yeah, those are just my first impressions about Ash. Really great movie. I'll probably go see it again in theaters at some point in the next week or so. And then it's definitely going to be a Blu-ray purchase when it comes out. So that's about it. Thanks for joining me for this Cam in Focus first impression out the theater. Have a good night. See you next time.